Zig, how was the convention?
It was pretty good. I'll tell you all about it later. How you doing, Marek?
I am doing good. So,
That's good.
but yeah. You know how yesterday I was kind of supposed to be Uncle Marek and, my niece and nephew were supposed to come over, and my sister and everything like that, and go to the beach and everything?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, how was the, beach trip?
That never played out.
Oh.
Yeah. Instead, I got $40 and, I went around to a bunch of, whatchamacallits, garage sales instead of,
Oh.
Yeah,
Did you get anything cool at least?
I was gonna say why that didn't happen, but my niece got sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I hope she feels better soon and whatnot.
Yeah, she had a fever, so, like,
Shit.
yeah, she shouldn't be, she'll be fine. My sister had, like, this very big, like, wishful thinking, like, oh, like, maybe they were gonna come today, but no, that wasn't gonna play out, obviously. But, we've been in, whatever. But, I went on a garage sale with $40 in my pocket, and, I walked away only spending about $25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but for the $25 I spent, I got, like, a decent amount of shit. Like,
yeah.
No joke. I showed you the board game, right?
Oh yeah, the Star Wars board game. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I got like a '90s Star Wars board game, and wow, this is all loading in.
Yeah.
I got a '90s Star Wars board game for like freaking $10.
Mm-hmm.
And the original price for it at the guy was trying to sell it for was $30, so I got it at a steal. Then, whatchamacallit, I can't believe this, but I found a sealed-in-box Transformer from, like, the 2000s lines. I think it was, like, Generations or something like that. Like, I think that was,
cool.
like, 2007, 8, around then. It was Tankor from Beast Machines, and I got that for $5.
Wow, that's actually pretty fucking cool.
And it was a deluxe one, so it came with a comic book. I did not read the comic book, but I got the figure out, and it's actually pretty cool. I'm a sucker for Transformers that don't have the same sort of like. I'm a sucker for Transformers that don't have like we got like a human face underneath our hide or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the more robotic looking ones, and Tankor is pretty robotic and cool looking. And then last but not least, no, wait, was that the last thing? Yeah, no, I only bought, like... No, actually, no. I bought, at the same garage sale, I also got a sealed Lego set.
Oh, nice.
Though it is a 4-year and up Spider-Man set, I got it because it had Mysterio in it, and it was $5, so... What a fucking steal. So, what you can't really beat, that, plus I get some extra Lego pieces I can dick around with if I feel like it,
Yeah.
And, I also got one of those, it's not SOCOM, but it's that arcade game that Sega made that's like SOCOM. They have it at round 1, I think. Eugene and Ramos played it, actually. We didn't touch that shit.
Oh. Yeah, I'll ask him what the name of it was and shit.
It's called like Spec Ops SOCOM. It's some weird shit. It's not related to like the actual. Oh my god, all the fucking skeletons. So
Yeah,
I got that,
know what you're talking about.
and I got that for you guessed it, $5.
Yeah. Spec Ops 2?
Not Spec Ops. SOCOM, something like that. It's like this Sega game. And like, I think one of the missions is you have to stop like some guy from kidnapping the president on a plane.
Huh.
Yeah. It's a real shooter, like that type of shit. I wouldn't have bought it otherwise. But yeah, no, Zig. What if I told you this though? That didn't lead me down like a rabbit hole for today though.
Oh yeah.
Because I finally went to a flea market that somebody was hyping up, and you want to know what
Tri-County Bazaar?
No.
Oh, okay.
I go there a lot sometimes, but no. This is a flea market like out. It's not like super. It's closer than that bazaar, but you'll never believe this though.
Yeah.
I walked away, Zig, today, with a $100 Star Wars figure for $3.
$3 dues.
$3. It wasn't sealed. It wasn't sealed. It didn't have any of his accessories. That includes like his whatchamacallit.
Oh, all right.
But this is important though. The thing is,
let me guess. The capes are vinyl.
No. It wasn't. No, it's one of Jabba's goons. It was. It's a recent figure. It's a recent figure, but you know how Star Wars. You know how freaking Star Wars collecting is, Zig.
Yeah.
Like it's not. It is not fun. Anyway, the point is that like I walked away. So he didn't have his like shroud or like his headpiece or whatever, right? The headdress.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't have his weapon. But thankfully, the weapon is a like vibroaxe.
Yeah.
Vibroaxes being a very common thing for Jabba's palace characters to have. And I had a spare. The only thing I'm missing, Zig, is the headpiece.
Oh.
But you want to know what I did though?
What?
I had a unused Anakin Skywalker figure from frickin' whatchamacallit, Clone Wars, right? The show, the CGI show, and
Yeah.
it had this amazing piece that was soft goods, like under robe or whatever, right? I bisected it, harvested that robe, cut it up a little, and made a custom headpiece for him.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
I am very proud of that little thing.
That's nice, actually. I like that.
Like I said, I cannot believe that I ran into that for such a low price. And it's not like 100%. But this is the thing though about it is that like it's not hard to get like replacement pieces. At least like, you know, if you're trying to go for like whatever. I just wanted the figure, and I'm like, you know what? My $100 is not in the cards for me right now, especially because it's a freaking Jabba's guard. Like, now of all times when I decide I'm gonna collect Jabba's palace, that ain't, you know, it ain't in the cards, champ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I walked away for that with $3, and I bought Tony Hawk's Underground for $5.
Oh. That's actually a funny coincidence.
Why is that?
One of the things I walked away from too many games is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4.
Yeah, there was somebody at the garage sale with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. At the flea market, I should say.
Yeah.
So how'd your day go, Zig? I had a like until like, you know, people started getting like obnoxious, like certain people in my life started getting obnoxious. I had a decent day.
Again, I had a really fun time at too many games and shit. You know. So I got there around the time when the doors opened and everything like that. So I was out there in the hot Pennsylvania sun, waiting for, you know, to get in and get my badge and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
The California sun, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, California raisins. Somebody was blasting the California raisins at the flea market for some reason.
But yeah, so my good friend, Cortat G, really good artist on Newgrounds and whatnot. He excuse me. He was also going and whatnot because you know he missed PAX East this year, so he was just like, you know, hey, might as well just go to like this.
Fuck it, let's do too many games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Makes sense. Shit like that's a lot of fun.
So yeah, and since you know, me and Cortat are fucking, you know, we're mutuals in this one fucking server and whatnot. I was just like, yo, I'm going too. We should like fucking like, you know, meet up and shit. And we were just like, you know, oh hell yeah and whatnot. So you know. So while I was, you know, waiting for him to show up and whatnot, I did walk around the convention and, you know, see some of the booths and everything like that. I got my picture taken with Johnny Cage. I don't know if you saw that, man.
I did. I saw it yesterday.
Yeah.
I was refraining from like getting info because, you know, we were gonna talk about it, but I was just like fucking dead after yesterday.
Oh no, Marek, I didn't get back from I didn't get back home until like 2 in the morning and shit.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But yeah, so anyway, so I'm walking around and whatnot, and then I hear his voice, so you know, I go around and then I see him and I'm like, you know, I'm like, Cortat? He's like, yo, girl, what's up? So, you know, we took a picture and we uploaded it to Twitter and, you know, our little Discord server that we're in and shit.
Yeah, the picture I was like, hey! I saw that on.
Yeah. So, you know, we were just, you know, going around. We did talk, there were other people from, like, Newgrounds there and whatnot. There's this one artist by the name of Figburn. He did this he did art for this one game called Contact Rush, I think it was called, something like that. Wait, oh, hold on.
Contact. Yeah. Uh oh.
He actually had a he actually had a business card and everything like that. So with like, you know, the Steam link on it and whatnot. Because the game is on Steam and shit.
Fancy.
Yeah, Contract Rush DX. That's it. Yeah. It's actually a really nice fucking... It's actually of nice fucking quality and whatnot.
What, the game or the card?
Both. But yeah.
Funnily enough, that does remind me of this one time that there was a chiropractor that I was in the office of for some reason. I think my grandmother. He had business cards, and you want to know what happened if you touched the spine on the business card?
Did it like move around or some shit?
No, it screamed. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was going on with that.
But yeah, Figburn was there. Milky Possum, who's this really good musician on Newgrounds and whatnot, was there along with her brother. And then another artist by the name of Eli was there too, and he was in a pink maid outfit.
He's not the Eli.
No, not the Eli that you and I might know and whatnot.
Not the Eli. A Eli. Gotcha. Nah.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to make a funny about it, but I'm like, nah, that'd be a little. No.
Yeah, no, I get you.
No hard feelings.
And this one.
If anybody watches the stream, no hard feelings. No.
Yeah. All apologies to Eli's out there. But yeah, and then there's this other user by the name of Squide or Squiddy. I think it's Squide.
Squide.
But it's like squid with an E at the end and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's pronounced as Squad. So,
Squad
we were
Wakia.
just talking. But yeah, we were just, we just hung out, shoot the shit. I got, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for the GameCube, and I also got a...
How much was Pro Skater?
Blue. What?
How much was Pro Skater for the GameCube?
$12.
Wow, that's cheap for a GameCube game.
Yeah. Again, that's the only reason why I bought it, because, it was cheap and shit, and plus...
Hello, Green.
Oh, fuck. Oh, hey, Green. It was cheap, and plus, I had fond memories of playing it back when I was a fucking kid, even though the only, levels I had unlocked were, the college, San Francisco, and Alcatraz!
You took the orb to Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Did you manage to meet James?
Unfortunately, no. He wasn't at his thing all day and whatnot. I think he was busy rehearsing with his band, Rex Viper and whatnot. Which they actually did play later on that night.
Was that the band you took a picture of?
What?
You took a picture of a band. Was that Rex Viper and the
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Nah. No, I just find the whole Rex Viper thing a little funny, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't notice, I'm like, band, cause I forget that Rex Viper is a thing. Because it, I don't see much out of it, so it's just oh. I thought it was just a 5-second thing and then they kind of stopped, but no, I guess they're still going.
Nah. And from what I've heard too, I think James said that they're making an album and everything like that, so, I'm glad that this little side project is getting traction and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's it's nice. It's funny though because the new AVGN episode came out the same day.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't watch it, but it keeps popping up on my recommendations and shit.
It is both. It's got the right. It's got all right. He broke off from Screenwave, right?
I don't think so. Cause again, Too Many Games is. I think Too Many Games is owned by Screenwave, or something like that. Cause I know Justin Silverman is one of the organizers there and whatnot.
Oh, I see. I gotta break the glass over there by doing that.
Yeah.
Cause the only reason why I was thinking oh maybe it's oh well, I am blind. I gotta aim that better.
Yeah.
Gotta time that shit better. But the reason why I thought that was because after the whole fiasco with the quote unquote plagiarism that happened or whatever, I was thinking oh maybe that was the last sort of straw and the I'm awful at the timing. Yeah. That was the last straw. It's it's whatever. But I just felt like he was done with that type of thing, But I'm glad I'm glad that we don't get an AVGN episode every other month now or something like that.
Yeah.
Because it only serves to make it dull and whatnot. Your gun projectiles now pick up coins when they touches them. Big coins cannot be picked up. Oh man. But yeah, so.
But yeah, the whole convention was pretty cool. They had this one room that had a bunch of game consoles and arcade games and whatnot. So they had Puzzle Bobble there.
Oh fuck yeah!
They had Metal Slug 6 and Metal Slug X.
I never understood. I never really saw the differences between Metal Slug X and 2.
Yeah. I thought X was a remake of 2 or something.
It is.
Like that.
It's just. It's a remake of 2, but it's got like...
The only reason why I said was because, you know, they had one cabinet that was dedicated to, like, you know, 6 and whatnot. But they also had, like, one of those Neo Geo ones where you can, like, select the game that you want to play and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Oh, wait,
you know.
wait. So, like, oh, it's technically just like Metal Slug Anthology, but on,
no, I'm talking about an actual fucking cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's like the Metal Slug Anthology, but on a cabinet.
Yeah. What else? They had,
Also, I never knew
they
they
even
made...
had, like, some of the older stuff. Like, I actually saw, like, a fucking cabinet of, Donkey Kong 3 and whatnot, and I don't really see much of those, like, you know, at all.
Like, Donkey
Like,
Kong...
the last time, Donkey Kong 3, you know, the one with, Stanley the Exterminator.
Right. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
Right, I remember
The
playing
last
that.
time I saw that was actually at a diner and whatnot, which had like one of those multi games in one sort of deal.
I swear I played that on a Game Boy, I think.
You might have.
That feels right for that type of thing. I
Yeah.
don't know why though. Like I can't exactly tell you as to why it feels that way, but it just does.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know, you get to
Oh
play.
yeah, too. They also had a They also had a wrestling ring, and they had like wrestlers come out dressed as like fucking anime and video game characters. You know what I'm saying?
God.
So you had like, you know, Krillin versus Johnny Cage.
This sounds like
Waluigi versus I think.
This sounds like both the best and worst thing ever.
Yeah. Oh no, I enjoyed it for what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, like that. No, like you.
But no,
You kind of.
I had a really good time, and then
Yeah.
after the Rex Viper concert and whatnot.
That is still a very strange thing to say, but yes.
After the Rex Viper concert, I later went to round 1, and you know, you know what they actually had?
What did they have?
This was the one out in Philly and shit. So they had one fucking. They had one cabinet that was the Yu Yu Hakusho fighting game. If you know about that, man.
Oh, I've never seen that one before.
It's like Tekken, but I say a little bit, yeah, stripped down more or less, but you still have like, you know, moves and whatnot.
I'm gonna die. Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah.
This is still a better puzzle game than The Witness. Sorry.
But what else? I played this one fucking drum rhythm game and whatnot that was basically like, you know, Guitar Hero and shit.
Oh, was it the Taiko drum game? I love that!
Oh no, that Taiko drum game was there, but I'm talking about like this other one that had like, you know, rock band drums and whatnot.
Oh, oh.
I forget the name of it and shit, but you know. For the most part, it was just me going like, yeah, rock and roll, baby!
It does not sound like you're actually playing.
Oh no, it does. I'm just fucking around and shit, cause you know, I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, and then like around midnight they started like telling everybody, hey, get the fuck out and whatnot, we're closing and shit, so you know.
Alright, get the fuck out.
At that point, that was my time to leave.
Fair, fair. Were the Newgrounds pals at the round 1 too?
Yeah, yeah. Quartet was there and whatnot, so was Spry for a bit.
Alright.
And she was with her friends as well and whatnot who were there. One of her friends and I were actually playing this music gun game and whatnot. Where it's like you had to shoot like these notes to like the fucking, you know, rhythm and all that shit.
Sounds like a Japanese arcade game.
Yeah. So you know, it was, you know, fun times we had all around and whatnot. I would love to do like another fucking meetup like this, again and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
So, you know, Hortat did say he would try to, like, you know, message Tom Fulp about, like, something about this maybe next year or so.
Big Newgrounds meetup.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But around the same time, too, there was actually another Newgrounds meetup up in Toronto and shit. So,
Toronto.
you know, Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, but that's because, you know, Ninja Muffin's from Canada and shit. So, you know, the guy who programmed Friday Night Funkin' and whatnot.
Yeah. So,
but yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, from what I've seen of it, it was like fun and shit.
I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed too many games.
Thanks. Oh yeah, funny thing is too, there was actually somebody at Too Many Games dressed up as Christian and whatnot.
Oh God, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
No. Why can't we just let it die?
Because Marek.
It's never over.
It's never over.
Oh. It gave me an ouchie. Anyway, so yesterday though I didn't necessarily just do all that shit, but because we were basically just kind of like null. I watched the new Beavis and Butthead film.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. It's pretty fucking good.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I can't, oh man, how do I don't know how to, I don't say describe it, but like, it's interesting. Obviously I cannot talk about it to you because I know you want to see it, I think.
Yeah, I have Paramount Plus though, so I can just, you know, pop it on and whatnot, so.
Pop it in any time, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, they do the universe, I guess. This is the perfect time for a Beavis and Butthead film to come out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like one of those, like, sort of sell-outy articles and say, we need Beavis and Butthead right now. And you know what? The movie delivered, and it was not a waste of time or any sort of thing like that. I had a lot of fun watching the film. And I did it while setting up my shelves in my room and whatnot, so I was like, you know, I need a good laugh during this shit because this has been fucking stressing me out for like the past like month or whatnot. So yeah. That and just having like a break because like I'm gonna be honest, yesterday was so fucking hot I did not want to go to the beach.
Oh yeah, no. Yesterday was like fucking, it was a scorcher out there, Jimbo.
I was like, it sucked to just be going around in a car and then feeling dehydrated and then just having a bunch of stuff that did not hydrate you until you got home, and it gave me a headache and oh god. So
yeah. Despite
my gains, I got complained to by people I've gotten whatchamacallit. I've gotten a bunch of shit, and I can melt those metal bars with the fire beam, but only if you got them hot enough. You need to upgrade it to 128 degrees. Oh, that is a freaking terrible meme. Oh, 128 degree laser. Yeah, so far we literally got nothing done. But yeah, no, like, did you do anything today, or were you just like recovering from the?
I'm recovering because again I was fucking tired and shit.
I do not blame you. I was
saying?
tired too. Oh yeah, by the way, we had to take Coco to the vet today.
Oh, I hope she's doing all right.
she's got a fine bill. She got a clean bill of health.
Oh, cool.
Though she's just old. She suffers from a disease called old.
Yeah.
And one of the side effects of the disease called old turned out to be a phantom pregnancy.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm trying to hold back, like, laughter. I'm not kidding here. Because...
Yeah.
Wow, that... the fucking yawn talking out of me, god damn it. So, yeah, she thought... Because, you know, she's an old dog. She's a dog that suffers from a disease called old.
Yeah.
She's going through this other thing called menopause.
Oh.
Yeah, so she obviously, you know, she doesn't get that anymore. Because of that and because of the weird hormonal imbalances, she thought she was pregnant.
Yeah.
So she was going around the house acting all whatever, and we took her to the vet, and it turned out that, yeah, she thought she was phantom pregnancy, whatever. So,
yeah.
Now, because of that, though, well, not because of that, she also suffers from, like, apparently she suffers from, like, arthritis.
Yeah, that comes with the territory.
So we got her, so we had...
Kitty, when I still had her, had arthritis and everything like that, too, so, you know.
So, yeah, we got her, well, the doctor gave her...
Well, I think she had arthritis, I'm not really sure.
The doctor gave her pain pills and, like, these, muscle and, like, whatchamacallit, what are the cartilage supplements?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the poor... She was panicking the whole time at the vet. She would not eat the stupid... We had to crush up...
I forgot to mention, too. There was actually a, Scott the Waz was there, too, and there was a fucking huge-ass line for him and shit.
Was he doing an event, or was he just, like, walking around?
He had a booth and all that shit. Like, he had a panel and whatnot, too.
Like... I find that cool, but I also find it a little... I find that cool, but it just, like...
Again, I don't watch his videos or anything like that. I just find it, like, weird that this guy, who's just, like, you know, who just looks like a normal dude. Like, he's basically Dave from Daveland, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, here's this, like, line of people, like, going down from, like, you know, from where the fucking queue is all the way to, like, the entrance to, like, the dealer's hall and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, internet fame is a weird thing.
Yeah.
No, because it's like, I don't know. Scott's the new sort of, I wouldn't say new sort of generation, but he's got that type of humor, like, he's got that type of, like, sort of half condescending, half genuine attitude that I honestly don't like out of, like, YouTubers. I'm glad he's got, like, a following and everything, but it's like, oh god, like, the ungodly trends and all that shit, you know what I mean? I sound like a, oh god, I am a, I'm an internet boomer. Zig, I'm an internet boomer. I'm wearing, legitimate, right now, I'm wearing a muscle shirt. I'm wearing a fucking green wife beater because I was out for my walk and I forgot to take it off.
Oh my god, man.
Hold on a second. No!
Okay, guys, anyone who's like...
I reject this reality!
Right now,
and I substitute my own! I threw the shirt across the room.
Anyone who's an artist right now who's watching the VOD or like in chat right now, please message me about... If you're having any fucking commissions up right now, I will message you to have, like, fucking Marek's skeleton guy wearing a green wife beater and whatnot. Wait, and I'll make sure, like, he's also wearing, like, you know, purple sweatpants, too, and whatnot. It'll be just basically just, like, you know, his character right now, but in just, like, a fucking green wife beater and, purple sweatpants and shit.
Who are you talking to, Zach?
Nobody, Marek.
Who are you talking to, Zig?
None of your damn business, Marek.
Who are you talking to, Zig?
Shut up.
No, my headphones came out, that's why, and I'm like, I didn't hear a thing.
Oh, really? I thought this was a fucking bit.
No! I got up, I took my headphones off and got up, I threw the shirt across the room. I actually did that. And then I'm like, wait, what the fuck? My headphones popped out. Like, when I threw the shirt, it got caught.
You'll find out soon enough when you watch the fucking VOD.
Were you talking to like were you talking to someone from New?
No.
Hypothetical, because I heard something about drawing an art and then like drawing Marek the skeleton with a muscle shirt. That's all I heard. I don't know if we were addressing that.
Well, just basically people watching the VOD or in the chat right now, Marek.
Everybody. If I see a freaking.
This is an open invitation. Oh, this is an open invitational and whatnot.
I like.
I might, you know what? I might as well just message Scribber about that shit too.
Oh God! Just don't have it be like it's Morbin time.
Oh no, I didn't even like fucking ask him about
I know.
that.
No, that's what I mean.
Because honestly, even I'm
dead joke.
Dead joke.
Dead joke. I saw a Twitter joke die within a day yesterday too.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's Twitter jokes for you.
No, like somebody drew a clown with suspenders, and like everybody else drew like the same clown with like suspenders, and like and then somebody.
That's Gale Tornado, Marek. She's from Ace Attorney. Did you not watch Speedo's new video?
I never played Ace Attorney before.
Okay. I didn't either. I just watched Speedo's video and whatnot, so therefore, ergo, you know.
Who's Speedo?
Speedo Sausage?
Oh. I think I gotta open a can of Monster.
God.
I'm slow on the draw. Oh no. I'm becoming the.
Is this what the fucking heat does to you, man?
Yes, I got the AC on. I can't have it on full blast because people will complain about it. Ooh, it's too cold. It's too cold. It's too cold. Then why have an AC in the house anyway? I'm going nuts.
Aren't we all?
It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. If it's slightly under 70 degrees, it's too cold. It's too cold. Like, what about? I don't know. What about? I don't know. What? I don't know. Like, why not get rid of the AC if it's a problem, and then we can all suffer when the heat becomes unbearable.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
You know, that's where I think everybody can like end up agreeing on.
Yeah, that's the spirit. I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore.
Well, all right. To run a play-by-play Zig. I said like because I was talking about Scott the Waz like a boomer, not understanding why he's popular.
I know. I'm just making fun.
So that institutionalized me to go. I reject your reality and substitute my. And I threw my shirt across the room, which knocked my headphones out of the jack. And then I couldn't understand what you were saying, so I asked you, and you were like, "You'll find out soon enough, Marek1shtar," and I'm like, "Okay."
Again, I didn't know that you threw your thing and whatnot, and your fucking headphones popped out.
Then I was talking. Then I was talking about like the hot heat and everything, because it is fucking.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh. Oh God, I wish it wasn't summer. I really do. too many people, which increases the amount of heat. The day, like the beginning of the day was the beginning of today was deceptively cool. I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to go. And then we got out to frickin' like, you know, we got to the flea market, right? Mm-hmm. Just getting breakfast at a fucking deli was like, da-na-na-na, because I couldn't be in the car with the AC. I had to stand outside. outside. Oh my god, it was awful. But I walked away with a $3 with a $100 action figure for $3, so that's the best part about it. And
oh yeah, and I also got a wrestling action figure for $5.
Oh, sick! You beat Ramos at the prices of figures.
Well, this was like, you know, a loose figure and shit like that too. So you know.
Even so, it's still. Even so, it still should be noted that it's like, you know, that much for whatever much, you know. Wait a minute, I just thought of something here real quick.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the puzzle solution. Watch. Yes. Fire. And it not going. What the fr? Go in the hole. Anyway, so basically because of like last night, after I was tired, I just kind of watching K&D again, and you know what? Yeah. Still a good fucking show. Yeah. Like even in season 1, like I have to stress this because it's like season 1 feels very different compared to and like the beginning of 2 feel very different compared to the rest of the series, because it's like, oh, it makes you think that there's only like one, you know, like, no, it turns out it's like an entire sort of like galactic, like, well, at least like on the moon and whatnot, right? It's a bigger organization than it actually is, you know. And I'm dead.
Yeah.
So it's like, I said I'm tired. I'm gonna fucking just hang out, chill, and I was chatting with Peyton, and I was like, you know, playing around. Chatting with Peyton, and I was texting somebody else, and watching K&D, and I just threw on one. I just got this feeling like I don't know. I guess because like I said, I was chatting with a buddy about stuff, right? And like we were talking about Star Wars because like Obi-Wan ended, and I really enjoyed the show. So
yeah,
like, you know, we were having like a conversation because I'm really appreciative. I hate having to like say this all the time, because it sounds like I'm forcing it, but I'm really not. But I'm really appreciative of my friends. So, like, we were having this conversation a while back, because, you know, like, he's somebody that I talk to like for like a long time. I'm trying to think if it was like even more than like we knew each other. Zig, I want to say that, but I don't know if that's true. I don't think it is true.
Well, how long have you known this person and shit?
That's the thing. I'm not sure if I knew him longer than I've known you and Eugene and Ramos and everybody. So, but he like, because once again, all of my best friends and friendships are long distance. Like everything short distance has been either ass or, you know, because of where I live, it's like everybody has like different, like supremely different lifestyles than, you know, I do. And even, you know, in terms of like, oh, like video games and media and that type of shit, you know. So once again, I just find that whole sort of thing ironic. But we were just chatting. It just felt nice, and I honestly got a couple of ideas. And I really want to get back into like writing when I can, but you know, shit's getting in my way a little bit. But thankfully, now that my fucking room is done, I can sit back, relax. I don't have the feeling to play Fallout 4. I got a bit of writer's block, and I tried playing a Pokemon game again, and you know what happened?
What?
I said, like, where the fuck was I in this? And where the fuck was I in this? And I don't even remember anything about it. So, I was like, you know what? Chatting with a buddy. We just do, like, continuous chats on occasion. I got a couple ideas that I would share with him, and, at upcoming chats and whatnot. And I was playing freaking Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. No. Star Wars Starfighter of all things.
Yeah.
So I was just so like I said, last night just felt like cool for a little bit. I felt alive today, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit before like having to hear like stupid crap for like about an hour and a half a little bit.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Like, at least you felt alive and shit like that, where most of the day I felt fucking dead tired and shit.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I was like beat to shit after I got back from the stupid flea market. And by the way, oh man, I really didn't want to talk about this part, but like this is somewhat important. I'm kind of glad we left when we did, because there was a group of how should I say, brass players getting ready to, you know, do something in the area. And I was like, you know, I said, like, there were even cops kind of around, like, keeping an eye on them and whatnot, so I'm like, okay, this is, this is a little, whatchamacallit going on. I'm like,
this is kind of weird and shit.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, good thing we got out. Though we didn't get to have, though we didn't get to pick up Zeppelis on the way back, so. No, we saw like a Zeppeli truck a little bit, like, away and whatnot. So, we were, like, the original intent was, oh, we're gonna pick them up after we go to the flea market, and then we didn't go that way, and, we didn't get them. But, you know, I don't need like I don't need a red velvet funnel cake in my gullet right now. I am trying to. Wow, that is actually pretty. That was a portal puzzle right there. Actually, I like that a lot. I'm trying to actually like keep losing. You know, I'm trying to like keep losing a bit of weight and whatnot. So
yeah, no, I get you.
Work on my health stuff, and that's basically it. So yeah, I felt alive. I felt somewhat loved, and that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm like, you know, not like life getting me down, wearing a frown type of way. It's just that it's like all the problems were like. All the problems are just kind of like, you know, detailed and something, because now I can't, now it's like I'm not allowed to have a break anymore because, oh, I'm still in like job search and whatnot, and I apply to places and that type of shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just obnoxious, so yeah. Because, you know, like there's unrealistic expectations. It's a fucking weird ass job market we're in. Oh, nobody wants to work, but we got jobs. But you know, we're just not accepting anybody for this. You know, it's like, yeah, you know, yeah, that makes complete and utter sense. You know, like we're that and or like people are like these there's scammers that are really, you know, good at doing what they do, so
yeah,
that's like the pain, that's like the fucking shit of it, so that's the crap I gotta deal with half the time, so yeah. When this is like, look, when doing something like this is one of my few freedoms that are whatever, it's always nice to just be able to, like, you know, stick around for a while and just chill out and play a game while shooting the shit and fucking doing stuff, you know. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, oh god, I feel like I kind of realize this too. You know when I'm like, you know those like one times where it's like I don't feel like I didn't feel good enough to like do that sort of thing. Like that I don't feel good enough to do this, or I don't feel like I have anything interesting to say and whatnot. I feel like I'm haunted by the day that I was having, and by, like, I don't know. I don't want to say the past, but like, holy fuck. But I'm just haunted by, like, you know, something or other doing like this type of thing. And I'll be on, like I said, I just feel haunted by like stuff and that, like, feel haunted by like both just past events, like where it's like, haha, it's like, man, that was like some fun times, but I don't feel like, you know, whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel very melancholic, so to speak. To like think back on that, it's like, wow, I can do this, I can do that, and then whatever. So, honestly, and it's not even burnout. It's not even like, oh, like lack of passion or whatever. It's more just like like thinking about other people and like their successes and whatnot is like weird. So I try not to focus on that, but by the same margin, when I do, it's like, you know what it feels like. There's no, you know that like feeling when there's like no justice in the world sometimes.
Yeah. A little bit.
I get that feeling, and that feeling comes from like I said, it just comes from like people who don't deserve that sort of, you know, whatchamacallit. And I was actually listening to, like, when I was on my walk today, right? Like, I went out for a walk. I finally went out for a walk after like dinner and whatnot, right? One of my favorite YouTubers to like watch about like their random stuff that they do, because they're going on a break and they were talking about this shit, and I'm like, I said, like, because this is what I think. Passion is love, right? Passion is this love for something, right? So that got me thinking, like, what is passion? Or what is somebody who, like, has this passion for shitting on stuff? And ain't that just, like, and my thought is on this is like, ain't that just masochism?
I guess, maybe. What do you mean by, like, shitting on stuff or some shit like that?
Like, tearing something apart rather than, like, talking about stuff you love. Like, alright, like somebody reviewing a game that they know they're not gonna like, right? And then all they do is just talk shit about it, and that's what they love doing. Rather than, say, I don't know, talking about a game that's good that they like. Only for something like, oh, like, because the shitting on something is more successful rather than, like, you know, loving something, you know what I mean?
I guess.
It's like, that's what it feels like to do YouTube to be successful. This weird, like, masochistic sort of, like, it's either this weird masochistic, or it's just like you shit post, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, sorry to make this whole freaking stream just so suddenly depressive and whatnot, but wow. Cause I don't know, we haven't streamed in like a day, 2 days. I don't know. It's been a weird week, so
yeah.
It's just kind of like hit me like this. Oh, like, not even like doomer mode, but like it feels as though to be like super successful, you have to either just not give a shit, or like about anything, or just have like this weird masochistic sort of like viewpoint and shit on stuff. You know what I mean? And just love to do that over and over again. And I don't find that cool. I think that that's, like, disruptive. Like, no...
Now, when you say shitting on stuff, like, are you saying that you know that it's a fucking character and they're just doing this shit? Or, like, this is, like, their actual fucking thoughts on, like, you know, this thing or whatever?
Well, that's the line, though. Like, when is it a character and when is it not a character? You know what I mean? Like that, like it's more so like AV, like the AVGN is a character, right?
Yeah.
But bits of James shine through, only in the frustration, not in the false anger, right? So that's where it's like, you know, whatever. A character, like, this is just like I said, a thought. It's like, a character would be like, well, alright, fuck it. It would just be like, I don't know. You've watched Sheriff Hayseed, right? Like, if you're just playing a character in a little YouTube show or whatever, like, yeah, that's a character. Like, critical reviews and stuff like that is not a whatchamacallit. And you know what's the funny thing? When I watch like a review of something that's like bad, the person who does the review, like the reviews I like when it's something bad, is usually somebody who doesn't want it to be bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they're just tired of it being the way it is because, you know, like. Every bit of modern media has it like this weird standard where it's like, okay, like not even Space Jam can be sacred. It had to have a sequel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like nothing can just stay something. It has to be a franchise. It has to be the. I'm so sick of that word franchise too, because it just sounds like. The word franchise I keep very synonymous with like fast food and shit. So that feeling is like this. Like that feeling feels like this when you're talking about like that sort of thing. Because when I usually refer to a game, I refer to it as like, oh, this is part of X series. I never say like, oh, franchise, whatever, right? Because I think that that's very reductive, and it only I think that term is very reductive and only goes in when they're like referring to like, you know, our modern media where all we do is just kind of see something as like this commodity just to quietly consume and consume and consume. And it's like in that sort of consumption, because this got me thinking, because I was thinking about like, because this got me thinking, because I saw Jurassic World and everything, and I thought it was a beautiful movie and stuff, right? So it's like, if nothing can be sacred, right? Like, if nothing can be, wow, I keep fucking this up. If nothing can be sacred, right? Like, then what's the point of giving a shit half the time? And it's like. This is my point of view when I do stuff like I talk about like my favorite indie games or whatever, and they're always usually forgotten and whatnot, as indie games tend to be for whatever reason or another, you know. So it's a whole thing, because rather like, you know, all the focus is on like the what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say the new popular thing, but the focus always shifts from like, what's the next thing to mindlessly consume? It's literally how stuff like Poppy Playtime became like popular and shit. You know what I mean? This sort of mindless like need to consume more and more of this, like, you know, media and whatnot, without it being like, you know, you can sit back and think about it. I was having this chat with Mike too the other night, right?
Yeah.
And we were talking about, like, because apparently today was supposed to be, like, Slender Man's, like, 10th anniversary. And I'm not a big fan of the Slender Man stuff. It's just not really catching my interest. Like, especially the games, because the games are very simple and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like we were talking about, like, oh, what makes this thing good and spooky. And I was talking about, like, this one trope when it came to, like, horror games, where it's like I'm sick of, like, the haunted game trope, where, like, oh, the game has to be spooky. Like, not like, oh, it can't just be like, you know, gameplay happens, like, then the spooky stuff. No, like, it has to be like in this very specific way. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like, it plays like a creepypasta, like, oh, there's no enemies in the level, everything, like, and then every single one has to be like that. No, like, sort of video game, then spooky stuff happens, like, and that goes in with, like, the mindless consumption, because it's like, I forgot, like, we were talking about, like, this one thing, because he asked me about FNAF, right? And I said this, where, because, like, I said, like, look, in order for it to not feel, because I'm very grateful for FNAF, because it was able to just it was able to be this sort of series, and be able to do this sort of saga thing, without feeling like, you know, the term franchise is thrown over it. Like, the only real like thing that makes it feel like a quote unquote franchise type of series is like the merchandise with, like, Funko and shit, because that shit is garbage and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
again, it comes with the fucking, you know, thing and shit.
Yeah.
Where, you know, you just get, like, you know, where you just have, like, all this sort of like merchandising because it's a very popular series and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, no, like, and it just goes to Funko because they're the cheapest, and they're the cheapest, and it's just easy to get it out with them and whatnot. No care for what's going in. But I said this, it's like, like I said, to talk about the haunted game trope with that, and, like, the enfranchisement, is that, like, if they care to not just make this stuff like a franchise, right, and actually care to make this thing a series that people care about, they have to dig into the sci-fi horror, the sci-fi / like campy horror that something like, say, the Fazbear Fright novels are, right? I love those because they're like a modern Goosebumps. We don't have something like that anymore, you know what I mean? And Goosebumps is designed to be a franchise, like, you know, a franchise series in a way. It's got, like, all the things, but but the thing is, it's like, there are reprints and reissues now, but the thing is, though, is that, like, there's barely new books. It's very rare when we see new Goosebumps books come out. And even so, it's like, when they do, they're in line with what Goosebumps is in terms of, like, the campiness and the spooky factor. It's just dumb little fun horror and whatnot, right? So it's like, if they want to continue, despite what like a lot of, like, the fan base players say, I think the best way to do it is just stop with the fucking haunted animatronics, because it's been done to death now. You know what I mean? There ain't no such and such about it, really. It's going to be this. It's going to be like a whatchamacallit. It'll be like a detriment in the long run, because it's just going to be the same thing over and over and over again. Oh, the animatronics are haunted, and I think that if they just keep doing that over, it's going to rob like one aspect of Security Breach I liked. And that's, like, the robots in that game. They're not animatronics really anymore. They're robots now. Like, autonomous, customizable robots. And I think that's cool. I think that's the cool part, is that, like, yeah, they can have personalities outside of being haunted by, like, you know, some random child that's gonna get a name like 28 games later, you know what I mean? Or like 40 books later or something like that. Because not everything needs to be like, you got a good setup with like the glitch trap stuff. You can do this sort of thing, and that sort of thing. I don't want to hate on something. I want to love things. I really do, and that's like, you know what I mean. That's why I really enjoyed like Obi-Wan. I can't like, it took me by complete surprise, and I said like, I like this. I can't, like, I watched it and I'm like, I can't believe I like this. Oh, right. Fucking. That is. Wow. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, by that margin, you know what I could do too?
What?
Wait, watch this. Because we don't need the yellow orb on this side. But I can. Oh wait, no, I can't block this door. Well, shit. Nah, but like, you know what I mean. It's like, I don't want to hate things. I want to love things, because when I love stuff, I can be passionate about that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was with Star Wars for all those years, you know? And it's like I said, it's just like, I'm like, who the fuck? I'm like, this makes me think, like, who the hell can be passionate about hating on stuff, you know? It's very, very, very weird. I'm not making this point on like YouTube or like say I hate everything. I don't even know what that guy's up to. I stopped watching him like years ago.
Same. Don't really fucking care, to be quite honest with you.
But yeah, like, you know what I mean? What do you think, Zeg?
I really don't have any fucking, like, you know, because I do like watch like a lot of these like, fucking reviews where it's like, you know, where they do talk about, like, you know, shitty games and all that sort of shit. But it's like, you know, but you know, they do it in context of, like, you know, how the game plays and whatnot, and like how it goes with like all the narrative and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of just like, you know, ripping on her just because it's like, you know, just because, you know, it's like shit at face value or some shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just more so the fact of just like, you know, like they do an in-depth, they do like, you know, I enjoy when reviewers do like a whole like analysis on, like, you know, that sort of deal and whatnot. Where it's just like, you know, like they go into like this sort of like fucking backstory, like here's how development went down, here's like all the levels and shit, you know. This is a fucking slog to go through, but, you know, I wanted to do this and whatnot just because, you know, that sort of, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, and that's the type of reviewers I like, especially when they're able to like talk about the, like, oh, maybe the game's not as like good, but it's not whatchamacallit, you know what I mean?
Like, they're not doing it just because to be like, oh, this game's a bunch of fucking, you know, this game's just like, you know, a shit. This game's like, you know, ass diapers, shit fart or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just like, you know, they would do like some sort of like fucking. They would say like, you know, hey, in this thing, you know, they're trying to. I guess they're trying to replicate something like this, but, you know, something along the lines, like, you know, where it's like, you know, like in reality you would have to do something like this, or say this, and this, but, you know, steps 2 and 3 were somehow taken out of the fucking process and whatnot, and all you're left with is just, you know,
weirdness,
some broken mess in its wake and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're still able to find like the
the heart of the game.
I guess, yeah.
Like, I like that analogy. Because I like that thought. I like that analogy. That's actually a very good way of putting it. Because that's the types of reviewers I like. When it's like, all right, I saw this very long. Like I said, I see like a lot of stuff. It's like, all right, Linkara also did recently a Patreon sponsored review on Man of Steel. And he even said, like, when he doesn't want to review something, he's genuine about it. He doesn't pull, like, the fake, like, I don't want to review it, I don't want to review it for comedy's sake.
Yeah.
So, when he did this, he's like, he went in full knowing that, like, people like the movie, but, like, everybody expect, like, oh, how come you don't like it, Linkara? And he's like, he brings it up as, like, the Superman fan and, like, why he points this out and everything. And it's like, yeah, that's all like very fair assessments. It's like he felt as though like not that he's wrong for disliking it.
Yeah.
But like that he either, you know, he just has like expectations as a Superman fan and whatnot. That are, you know, there and whatnot. Like, he didn't want to hate the movie, but he had to, not for like the sake of a review, but because he loves Superman and finds that, like, you know, when the movie doesn't do it good, it's just very crappy and whatnot. And that's kind of like a lot of the unfortunate things about stuff sometimes. That it does have like this unfortunate, like, it can sometimes have this like unfortunate effect that, like, you know, oh, it's never going to play out in this like way. Okay, I turned that on fully now. Oh, I see how this puzzle works. I gotta like turn this in some direction. It opens like very weird. I'm trying to find like the. Okay, so that turns that pipe. The soul pipe. See that up there. There's a button up there and everything. It's a weird puzzle room. But yeah, I love it when reviewers are just genuine about what they do. And like, the person that got me on that thought, and this was like, cause a while ago, Nitro Rad, where he's like, he remembers that when he started, he was like very like pessimistic and angry about the game, is because that's how he thought it was supposed to be, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it feels as though the trend, like, it feels as though, like, certain trends shape the way people, like, do content sometimes, rather than sort.
Yeah, no, I get you and shit. I know what you mean and whatnot, because there was, like, that whole trend where everybody was being, like, an AVGN clone and whatnot, and you did get, like, a lot of those guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the game, dude.
I said, like, well, one of the outliers, though, was, like, you know, Stop Skeletons from fighting, back when he was still, like, the happy video game nerd and everything like that, because, you know, he wasn't talking about, like, you know, games, like, that were fucking shit or anything like that. He was just like, you know, these are games that make me feel happy and, you know, content with life and shit like that. The
only time that I've ever seen Stop Skeletons from fighting angry was with Ukulele.
Oh.
And honestly, I think that his anger was like very unjustified with that. He like, oh, then why did you make it? It was like, it came off as like, I don't like pistachio in ways.
Oh.
Yeah, like, oh god, because I forgot what the quote, because it was years ago. Like I forgot about it, but I just found like I did like because I always found like stuff. Cause I didn't know that that was the Happy Video Game Nerd when I first heard about him. I was like, oh wait, really? That's him?
Yeah.
And then it just kind of like, wow. I'm like, I can't believe that he's still around. That's actually pretty sick. He's just got a different name.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, because he was part of a contest for like, oh, can you be like the next AVGN or something like that? And he won because he was like the opposite of angry and pissed off and everything.
Yeah.
That's pretty, like, yeah. I like that, though. It's just, like I said, I just find it funny that he went, the Happy Video Game Nerd went to, whatchamacallit. He's happy until he played ukulele, and then, you know. There's something there that's, like, ironic, and I can't seem to, like, pinpoint it. But it's there, you know what I mean? But yeah, and then like a trend like that never really like took off though. Like a person who loves it's always anger, hate, destroy. And this is just compounded. This is just like compounding everything for the most part. It feels like, you know. So it's like what leads to what, and like what is going on here, you know what I mean? Not where did it all go wrong, but like what is going on here, you know what I mean? Like, why is this so weird? Ooh, what is that in there? That looks like something I want to get.
Yeah.
And or look, if sometime, and it kind of also comes off as like this nothing ventured, nothing gained, but like the opposite of that, where some stuff will never be found because of like, you know, just the permeation and like continuation of this like angry and or condescending shit all the time. Hell, I said this like before. All of my favorite YouTubers are genuine. Nothing they ever do has like this condescending attitude. And it drives me nuts because I'm like, half the time people like the way like people act is like I'm thinking like, oh, like oh man, like who's the next condescending like YouTuber to like enter my you know, recommendations today, you know? Like I dropped like a YouTuber that was talking about, watch like one or two of his videos because he had like this very passionate talk about like Plants vs Zombies and then like a couple of other like old phone games like Doodle Jump. I forget his name, but then he made this video about like Joy-Con drift. I'm like, oh cool, like I can't wait to hear like the thoughts about like this, and then it was just like this condescending sort of like, man, I love this thing. This sucks, you know what I mean? Type of deal. Rather than like this viewpoint of like, oh, genuine love or like genuine hatred or whatever, you know? Like, it's weird, you know? It's kind of neat. This is the world we live in and whatnot, so I don't know, maybe eventually like liking stuff will stop being like, you know, I don't want to say outlier, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't put my finger on it. It's very interesting, you know? It will have, like, I guess the phrase "every dog has its day" comes to mind. There'll be a time where I think that, like, actual, like, genuine content will be appreciated more, you know? I don't know. How are you feeling, Zig?
Meh.
meh. Still a little tired from yesterday?
Yeah.
That's fair. Oh, yeah. I keep trying to beat like Postal Brain Damage, but I'm kind of stuck.
You think you're at a brick wall of some sorts, or not really?
Nah, like I'll put it to you like this: like every time I try to like continue from where I leave off, right? I get far in the level, but the last autosave is at this very specific part. So if you die, you get sent back to that section. So it's like it's not a brick wall. It's just like where like it feels like you do enough stuff. It's like where's the next like checkpoint, you know? So when I play though, it's always at a time where like I gotta do something else. So it's like, oh shit, why'd I start playing this? And then it just becomes like this loop of, oh shit, like here we go again, you know?
Yeah.
So I never have that chance to continue it. It's like I'll do it once, then I'm like, okay, I'll die, and if I die, then I'll stop for the night or whatever. Or I'll stop playing for a little bit.
Yeah. You know what I also got to on the during the Steam sale and whatnot too?
What you get?
Power Slave, Exhumed.
Did you finally play it?
Yeah, I've been playing it for like the past few days now and shit.
I want to play it so bad, but I gotta.
It's really good. I'll tell you that right now. Like, there's some shit in it that feels like a bit like, you know, I guess there are some wonky parts here and there, but you know, this is a fucking, you know, this is basically a first-person shooter Metroidvania type game and whatnot from like, you know, 1995, 96. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a lot of fucking ambition and whatnot, but it's still pretty fucking good, all things considered, you know?
Yeah, like it looked fun from what I've seen when Civvy played a little bit of it for his stuff.
Yeah.
It made me want to get it because it like the cover looks fun. I love the idea of open world boomer shooters. You can't like that was the thing that immediately sold me on Postal Brain Damaged. But I was kind of like upset when like the later levels stopped being as like super explorative as they were.
Yeah.
With the fact that like the first level of that game is suburbia and you're able to enter almost every single house is amazing.
Yeah.
It just kind of feels awkward when all the later levels are like classic style corridors, and it's just like. Though there was this one really good level, like the second section. I don't know how to. The second chapter, I guess.
Yeah.
There was this one part where I threw on the House of the Dead's the song called Revenge, which is the second stage, and it fit perfectly with the aesthetics. And I'm like, yeah, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, it's like. Yeah, like I want to play I want to play Power Slave. I have it sitting in my thing, but I'm like I'm kind of on a tightrope with it though, because I'm trying to save a little space so that I'm able to like record stuff and be able to like, you know, work on like just, you know, do that. So it's kind of digging at my time. So that's why I haven't been playing games on my PC lately when I'm trying to play other stuff. Just to take my mind off of it. Cause I honestly think like one of the next games we're definitely gonna stream is freaking Tie 3, because I want to see that's gonna be my live first reaction to playing it. I had to fight myself to not play it, Zig. By the way, I was like, oh, I can just try that, and I'm like, no, wait, no, I'm gonna see this live, because I was like. Alright, if I can't get an actual physical copy of the game to play it beforehand, I got it during the sale, I must wait. I'd rather have like a moment of, you know, yeah, this is Australian road rage again. if it just turns out like bad, because it's like, you know what? I'm going to seek my little joy out of this, and then If push comes to shove, you know what I'm definitely gonna do again this summer, maybe?
What?
Another fucking regular tie stream, because if tie 3 is that bad, if tie 3 is bad, I really hope it's not. I really am hoping that it's not. Then you know what? I'll gladly do tie 1 again, because that stream is kind of old.
Oh yeah, no, especially if you saw the fucking finale. Woo boy! So I enjoyed it just because, you know, it was just us watching Rome burn and whatnot.
Yeah, Micro1shtar, baby.
Yeah.
Oh god, you know what? Maybe your 1-year Twitch anniversary could be a SpongeBob stream.
Oh yeah.
I want to do Okami again, but I just feel like it's way too early to do it. And I'm like, it's not. But that, you know when you're just happy with something, it's like, yeah, I'm happy with how that turned out. You know what I mean? Sonic Adventure, I'm happy the way that turned out, but like, I want to play it again because I just love Sonic Adventure enough that I feel like every playthrough is just like, every playthrough can be distinct enough to be like just fun to have a good time and whatnot.
Oh,
So,
yeah, no.
like, look, Zig, you were around when I was finishing up Sonic's thing last time when I first played Sonic Adventure, right? You saw how much I got fucked over by the Egg Viper. This time I just fucking breezed through that shit. I did not take a hit. I did not die that whole fight.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was in disbelief. That was the boss I was worried about the whole time. And I took damage. I took damage to freaking Chaos 4, and that never happened to me ever.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I mean. But like, you find out something new every time you play, and I'm like, wow, that is fucking true as shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, like, I'm very excited to play tie 3 just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
I really do hope it's good and not like 2, where I tried to get into that game and it just does not feel right.
It just don't feel right at all.
Yeah, like, how do I explain it? Because it's like, you know that segment where we were at, where like all the floating platforms when I just said fuck it, I give up.
Yeah, and then we just started watching Australian road rage videos.
Yeah, I put the. I love the fact that there's a crashed car and like 2 people confronting each other, and one of them's in like a gator outfit. Right there. In that segment, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh.
What's up?
Bit of a weird thought and shit like that, but I just remembered something from the arcade and whatnot. They had like one of those arcade games where it's like, you know, it's a soccer field and shit, and you have to like kick the goal and whatnot. Well, they had one of those, but the goalie was like a fucking minion and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, I remember those from Chuck E. Cheese with like the foam goalie, right? That looks like fucking shit.
Yeah, but this one was like made out of like hard plastic and whatnot.
And it was a minion?
Yeah. So I was thinking to myself, like, imagine if they made something like this, but instead of a minion, it was Smorman from Smiling Friends. And then once you, like, once you swiped in your car or, like, have any tokens or whatnot, and you started playing it and shit, all you hear is, like, I
can one-up you, Zig. I can one-up you with that idea.
What?
So, you know that, like, you know what, like, they had, like, that themed, whack-a-mole game with, like, the aliens popping out of, like, an astronaut and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but with minions.
And
And then somebody just goes so you just see a kid, like, going fucking, just beating the fucking shit out of the minions coming at it.
Okay, that's pretty cool, but still. Zach, Mike, whoever, if you're watching this, please consider my idea. If you're, or
Mike,
if you're like
gonna...
some sort of like fucking arcade, like, you know, manufacturer and whatnot, just think about it. you know, little Smormu goalie game.
Hey Mike, you want to watch? Hey Mike, you just want to watch like a random YouTube stream thing I found?
That seems pretty stupid. That's kind of stupid. Ooh, a secret area.
Oh, it's like the paint. It's the paint cube.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is this now? Oh, paint the ball. Ooh, ooh, this is getting dicey. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Come here, you little fuck nugget. I'm gonna paint you purple. We're gonna have a good time. Oh god. That sounds pretty stupid. Yeah, no. Talk about Smormu on this. Wait. Come on. Get over there. There you go. Oh. We dropped the tiny cube in the... purple cube. Ooh! Red moon. Nice! Well then. That wasn't part of the big puzzle, but it worked. Yeah. These two guys, they're talking about like Smormu and like those Chuck E. Cheese goalies. I cannot do a fucking Zach voice. Oh god. I can't see. My question is, wait. What is that up there? Oh, that's a lock!
Oh.
Welcome back. Ba-da-dee-da-doo, da-da-dee-dee-da-da-doo.
It's Smormu! You voted and we listened!
Ba-da-dee-da-doo, da-da-dee-dee-da-da-doo. Ma-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
But yeah.
Okay, so... Wait, I think I see what I gotta do now, maybe? This is actually... I did not think that the stream title would come true, though, is the thing. This is actually very much like, my one weakness.
My only weakness.
Wait, did it not go through? Temperatures of...
Temperatures over 32 degrees. My only weakness.
What the hell? It's not launching. Oh, you would think that because it's activated by that button. But what?
Yeah.
But what the hell is that like? The worst part is that like you can't really see it neither. So trying to look at it from like some angle is gonna be the challenge here. Wait a second. It's got a really dumb idea. I don't know if this will work, but remember that cube remember that cube?
Defender of the Polyverse?
Yes. We need him.
Yeah.
This is a mission only he can solve right now. Watch this. Oh. 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 They thought of that, didn't
Well,
Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was pretty fucking good. I applaud the developers for that one. They knew somebody was gonna be like, I'm just gonna. And they're like, try it again, champ. You can do it. I believe in you.
yeah.
Cause now I'm trying to wait. Oh. Didn't even notice this. So I put the cube there. Okay, so that did a thing. Unless... Wait a second, because... I can always pull this back through here, but I'm gonna need you now, ball. We're gonna go places. The rusty gears are turning, Zig.
Yeah.
Right, so the cube's gotta stay in there. Push the switch. Did that change this at all? No, it didn't.
Ooh.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, frittata.
Yeah. Jingo Jango, I know what we gotta do. Yippee yay. There'll be no wedding bells for today. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle as I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jingle. And they say, oh, ain't you glad you single? Jingle, jingle as I... Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell. Oh, I may have done some fooling. This is why I never fell. I got spurs. Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Jingo jango.
Hey, Marek.
What's up?
You wake up and you're in the jungle one day.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a helicopter, and then you just see more shoe in a army fatigue and whatnot.
Just be like, what? What happened?
And he's like, you're going to Dom, son. I'm your senior officer.
Well, son of a bitch. You just see me in a helicopter. And it just an engine failure just starts going down. Some folks aboard, play the red flag. Oh, the red, white, and blue. Well, that is success.
Yeah.
So what did that...
What did that do? I have no fucking
It shot that up there, but like I gotta put some... I feel like... Can I put cube? Can I put like the tiny cube in it maybe? I don't know. I don't think it'll fit. Cause I can't shoot, like I can't shoot the ball in it. But I could shoot like this, you know, like.
Yeah.
This is the challenge. This is the challenge of our lifetime right now.
Mhm.
Cause that one's blocked. Like The assumption would be, unless I gotta break that thing out there, but... this whole thing is making my brain hurt. I'm actually trying to solve this puzzle and... Like, you know what? You know when, like, the engine is all, like, gumming up and shit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Huh, I can almost see up there, actually. Where'd the cube go?
I have no idea.
It was like it absorbed the cube. Oh Lily Bell, oh Lily Bell, oh Lily Bell, oh Lily Bell. Oh, I may have done some fools, this is one never why that I never fell. We have to get to Vardenfell. We have to get to Vardenfell, Zig. We must warn the...
Okay, but why, though?
That somehow worked with that. That is so freaking weird. And that pipe is like sealed off.
Yeah.
The question is, because I gotta get up there through... Oh, I get it, I get it. It's supposed to look like that. Because when you get up there through upstairs... Like, I'm solving, like, the later parts of the puzzle before, like, the most immediate part. And that's the weird thing. It's like... I shot that through the thing that turned this on. So they give me X up here. But in doing that, though, I get this, but I can't tell you... Like, I would think that this thing would move like another, whatchamacallit, but it's not really doing that. The best I could sort of do with like jumping around on these pipes is like this, so... Yeah, there's definitely a lock up there, so the main objective is to get up there, open the door. So this over here activates something that we can't use because we can't gain access up there yet. I try to shoot that, and then I'm gonna do nothing. Prophecy will help. Fire indeed hot. This is we get a yellow ball in.
Yeah.
This is like the strangest set of like events. And like all of this was to go like talk with the Blue Kingdom. Our people are probably like dying of thirst right now.
Yeah.
Because this is all about like water. So obviously that ain't gonna work. That don't really matter, because I don't need this anymore is the thing. I turned that on already. So that pipe leads to this. this is a fucking... My mind is going like fucking part-time lover over this shit. Oh, it kind of picked it up.
Hmm.
I'm about to say, wait, doesn't that look like it's on like a thing you can move, but I don't even think it is.
Yeah.
Just throw the key up there. If only I had like a suck cannon from like Ratchet and Clank or something. I'm trying to think what we got at our disposal. We got a yellow ball. In theory. I got this key, I got a cube, I got a gun, and I got a sword. So how do all these pieces come together, though, is the thing.
Yeah.
Wait, that activates something in there. That's the two wires over there. But then how the hell do we get across there? Because this jump from, say, that platform won't be good enough to get me across. Wait a second. Yo.
Yo.
Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Oh my god. It was staring at us right under our noses. That is very intricate puzzle design. I like that. It took me a moment to realize, wait a minute. Why would I need to shoot that from the platform? And then I'm like, oh, why would they give us access stuff there? And then there we go. And that, like, oh, look at that. That was smart. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking hell. No brakes, man. No brakes.
No brakes at all.
We got another fucking skeleton. What are they shooting at? There's nothing left. I'm not even up there. They're trying that hard to get me. Their belief that they're shooting at the walls will kill me is something. Ah. Good thing death is somewhat meaningless.
Yeah.
Oh god. This is a fun, like... This is a very fun game, though. I really do enjoy that, like, when you solve a big puzzle like that, it's like... You're like... That discovery of, like, oh, sets in. Like, I can't believe I didn't see that. Once again, I think it's partly because of my dumbass, but in all honesty...
Yeah.
It does, like, I don't know, I just really, I don't know. It really is a, Oh, that is another, pipe there.
Yeah.
Hey, would you look at that? Oh, and that's why you get to, like, control those little pieces there. Neat. From that thing, you just gotta get it around the right way. Probably gonna find another way in there from the topmost area.
Yeah.
You know, this has been like a... What the hell? Oh, look at that! Ha! I was thinking it's like a programming thing where it's like, oh, you don't know, like, you can't see it, so technically it's like, no, there's a little switch there. Nice. Is that a big coin or is that a regular coin? Yeah, that's a big coin. Ooh. All the pretty colors. Oh god. I guess it's like the real feeling of like chewing 5 gum. It's like it stimulates your senses and whatnot. It's like oh, the key cards are back. You have everything you need to solve. Yeah, to solve this was red. Do. Oh, that's neat, actually.
Yeah.
I don't remember that doing that though, but I guess I never shot it in the hole. Milk, lemonade. There we go. Around the corner, fudge is made. Let's take you.
Yeah.
It even like I guess it's because of like the way that it's kind of like glitching out with like the emulator, with the streaming software and everything, right? It makes it look like there's like actual sort of like paint bubbles and stuff on the Ooh, what are you? Float buckle. Be able to float near metallic surfaces.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait. Oh, it's like a magnet! Oh!
That's actually pretty fucking cool.
Oh, that... Yo, this is neat. And you press that to go down. Oh, man.
Yeah. Anyway, Marek, I'm gonna hit that old dusty trail for now. You have a good night.
Alright, Zig, have a good night.
Thank
I think
you.
I'm gonna try to like continue. Oh god, I hope this doesn't become like a... Oh, I can turn it on and off. Okay, cool. Milk, lemonade. Around the corner. Fudge is made. Oh, so we get up. Oh, okay, so it's a magnet around our belt that we used to just be like. This is just gonna break the game. This is amazing. This is an amazing puzzle-solving tool. Wow. All of this at our freaking disposal. Holy shit. Alright. Now, I have to see something real quick. So, I can climb any metallic object. So... Oh wait, treasure chest. Come to Papa. Ooh, stopping radius, okay. So there's the secret area. I still gotta increase this thing's, like, heat level somehow. Well, that's the blue crystal. Okay, so wait, I got that now. What's in here? Ooh. This is new. So I gotta find my way inside of there somehow, or at least that upper section or something or other. Wait a minute. I can see a thingy. That must be... I can't blast my way out of this one, but I could try to find my way out. Let's see here. The passion. The passion is all that descends. 2 trucks. Wait. Wait. Yo. Just breaks the game. There's no way that they thought of this one. Zappity zap zap. Oh baby, I wonder what it's gonna be, like some sort of uber secret up here or whatever. Like a big shiny gold coin or something. I'm gonna be sad when there's gonna be like no metallic objects. Use the sun. Yep, called it. Gun damage. More of a reason to keep using this than the sword. Alright. If I can somehow get to that giant pipe, I can just, like, escape this tiny, like, play box into, like, the freaking macrocosmos or something. And then once I do that... I'm basically on top of the canyon now! This is not gonna be, like, a plot point. I can just jump and escape at this thing. I am like Icarus getting too close to the sun right now, I feel. Either that or I'm just gonna find like another secret. Oh, hey, wait, there's a... That is a chest over there, I believe. Alright. Time to see if my wax wings melt. Or if I can't seem to get up here. Okay, whatever, fine. I won't climb the tower. But I will try to get that over there. Thank you for the floaty jumps. That is wood, so I can't... Oh wait, no, I see metal. There's screws right there. What do you mean I can't, like... I can't, like, climb those? Oh, hey, that pipe leak. Oh, I think I know what I must do now, actually. There's only one way. There's only one way that this can play out the way it does. Just mentally float my way up. There. Oh no! The pipe. Don't screw with me like this. In a hidden room in the level below, there is a... Come on, repeat yourself, man. There's a button that opens this door. God... Alright, so I know that. But... the question is... where would it be in here is the thing. Oh, that's how I'm gonna get in there, and probably how I'm gonna get all the pipes and everything. There is a button. I do not see a button anywhere. Only the button on the paint cube maker. Where's the button? Wait a second. Oh, I can't use like the... I can't use the metal clencher. You know what? Fuck it. It's the metal clencher now. I can't use the metal clencher to get up there. This pipe is gonna go up into the sky, but no. Wait. Aw. If anybody's in chat, tell me if you see a button anywhere. I'm always watching. That's not the button. You can't even like cheese it up there neither, so that's not the solution. I'd be tickled pink if the paint button was also attached to that or something. That'd be the silliest thing ever. It's like, haha, joke's on you, the only button that's down here. Unless there's another hidden room, but once again, I doubt that. The cubes are hiding the button somewhere. Where are they? Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Dude, I have ascended. I don't need to try to find that button now. Like, I could just do this. And all my trouble just kind of melt away. Oh. I'll gladly take that. Oh god, maybe that's why the sword ain't metal. Because I could just infinitely glide. Oh. You know what? This game is like way smarter than I think it is. Oh, I see what I must do now. Yeah. Hidden button room, whatever. What was that? Oh, hello. What do we got down here? The way to progression. Money. Oh, maybe that's gonna lead to... Oh, yeah, a ball. Okay. Why didn't even need to think around that? I could just do that. Oh, I thought that... Wait a minute, no. There was another one, right? Okay, fine. I'll go this way then. I don't need no secrets in that area. I got everything I need right now. Where's my bowl? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, Rube Goldberg, take me away. Do. Fuck. Oh. This did not play out the way I thought it was going to. Oh, I see. Wait. Hold on. Can I? There we go. Okay, gotcha. Alright. My hand is cramping up a little bit. Hold on, give me a sec. There we go. There we go. Very smart game. I love this. Okay, then I'm gonna get stuck on a puzzle. Like, this game sucks. Oh yeah, look, there's the room even too. Well, I don't know the purpose of this empty back room here, but whatever. Holy fuck, they're out for blood! Nope. Fucking suck it. That could have gone a little better. So what, alright, so what exactly did I just do there? Did I just go in a giant circle? Did I gain anything other than, like, you know, a few secrets and whatnot, or was that all, fluff, basically? I got around there, I glided around that. Now that I got the freaking metal cruncher, the metal, whatever it's called, you can't kill the metal. The metal will live on. Oh, hey, look at that. Coins. Punk Rock tried to kill the metal, but they failed, as they were smacked to the ground. Oh, okay. Are you... The rock men have attacked. The mag drones. Alright, they're dead now. They want the secret of metal crunching. Metal clunch. No, the metal clunch, there we go. They wish to have the secret of the metal clunch, but they cannot, for it is not their secret to be held. Oh wait, with this ability in it. Hey. Holy shit, that tiny skeleton fucking killed me. Once again, it's a good thing that death don't really matter, but like... That was... I still don't have the ability to break that yet, sir, but I do have the metal clutch now, so... I can... glide? Question mark? Yeah, that's right. You ain't got shit on me. Oh wait, I could probably use a metal clutch up there actually. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, now is when I get the ability. Now is when I actually get that to pay off in the way I wanted it to. Alright, so... When did I get that? Now I wonder if the metal clutch will actually let me get in here. I don't believe so, but it will be so. Oh my god, these fucking skeletons are invading again. Okay, so I got to the blue crystal and got the metal clutch. Now we gotta get to the purple crystal. Once we obtain the power crystals, then... At last, we will rule the world. Meh. Who needs to rule the world when you got, like, you know, that type of shooting stuff? I'm now in it for the... I was about to say, this is the best part about it. Like, when you finally get a thing, it's like, oh cool, I could probably solve this puzzle now. Then it's like, nope. Not anymore, kid. What? The metal clutch is not useful here. Oh, joy. Joyous day. Oh me, oh may. Yeah, none of this is making it easier to solve these puzzles to get out of this area. Yeah, I can't even shoot down the tube there, neither. Oh. Now I feel like we're back where we were like 2 or 3 streams ago, where it's like, oh boy. Now it's gonna run around and hope we don't fuck this up somehow. Almost all those puzzles are happening. I can just run this way, where like the purple crystal is. Go to the King of Blueville. So wait, wait a minute, I have the ability to leave now? Oh, I can ascend these. There we go. Look at that. I don't even need the transport pad. I can just do this to get out of here. Wait. Shit. I think I'm stuck again. Yeah, I'm back to like where I kinda started with this, but... that opened something. Oh, the pipe. It's to B square. Alright, I'm getting the fuck out of this place. So look at that. We're back all the way at the start, finally. Holy shit. Where's that guy? Where is he? Mister, I'll turn on the teleporter if you frickin' kill all the grave sites. No. Let me clear all the wooden graves in this area. No, thanks, buddy. I don't need your help. I got the frickin' metal clench, baby. Though once again, the child god that made this land playing with a giant rusty saw does not seem like a good idea. He has to have some frickin' neglectful parents or something in order to let him have that. Break, whatever. Okay. Fine. Did I get all the items in the shop over here, or no? I believe I did. Yeah, it's all gone. You die next. Suck it, I don't need to clear the graves. I don't need to clear the graves anymore. Unless it sends me like halfway across the map. No. Or it gets me to like an area that has like, you know, some form of like reward that's worth the while. Wait a second. Can the stomp actually break these? Nope. Alright. Waste of time. Just gotta, like... I presume, like, when I get the thing... When I get, like, that laser beam hot enough, it's going to be able to, like, burn that or whatever, but... Right now, no. It's not gonna be that... easy. I could just climb over the tower, and we'll be all set. I guess nobody expected me to... Oh god, more puzzles. It goes to the king of Blueville. Let's see. Honey, this is a beautiful blue MacGuffin. Now please get the one from the purple crystal. Oh, the purple crystal. It's a long ways away, huh? What time is it? 11:21? Alright. You know what? I'm tired. Fuck you, Skellington. I'm glad I got out of that shit. I don't feel like doing more brain borking puzzles for now. So I think I'm gonna bring this to a close for tonight. Ay. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, as always, be yourselves. Remember, make a like a hi, make a huddy ho. Mo make a chai, make a mo, make a hey. Pickle barrel, kumquat, chimichurri chonga. That's the single word of the day. Alright, guys, catch you all later. Marek out. See you guys.